And welcome, guys, to the WLL. And obviously, I was not prepared for this. We're back in it. Alright. Everyone's disconnected. But welcome back, guys, to week 2 now of the WLL. My name's Alex Archambault. I'm going to be on the cast today with my good buddy Jacob being at Big Top Lago.
How's it going, Alex?
It's going pretty good, Jacob. And hopefully we get some good matches out today. We have, well, what team what do you have there?
On the left, on blue side, we have Team Soul Trap with Seth73 in the top lane, Disconnected in the jungle, Suho at mid, Zizan at AD carry, and of course we have Trick Shots on support.
It looks like there was a substitution for the mid lane.
That's correct. We have Hottest Girl KR in replacement of Suho, so that may change things up here.
And on purple side, or I guess red side, they really need to change that, because that is bolded red right there.
Yes.
On the red side, we have SKT T2. Don't get excited, it's not the real thing. In top lane, we have Kanoa. In jungle, we have Song of Betrayal. In the mid lane, we have Beiju Young. In ADC, we have a spell to the face. And on support, we have Mr. Warhawks.
Alright.
And into the bans we go. We have Elise and Vayne banned out. The Vayne ban, I think, is actually a target ban from last week.
Yeah, that's for a spell to the face,
'Cause-
targeting him because he had a very strong showing on Vayne, going 11-3-7 with a 6.0 KDA.
And doing some insane cleanup on a lot
Exactly.
of them. Like, that was interesting to try and cast.
Oh yeah, you were pretty busy.
Yeah, that one was all over the place. But we also do have the Gangplank, so that is actually I'm unsure actually why that's being banned on blue side.
I can see that for Team Soul Trap banning Gangplank. The previous games that they played had a Gangplank mid and a Gangplank top, which kind of took them apart.
But then when you think of it on red side though, Beiju Zhang didn't do so well against the Gangplank in the game he had to play against on Corki too. Corki should be able to poke him down pretty good.
That's true, but I guess Hottest Girl KR just decided that they don't want to play Gangplank, so we're just not going to take him in.
And we're going to see the Poppy get locked in for most likely the top lane. Poppy's a pretty safe pick, though Kale is still up right now, so gotta be a little careful of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Kale can really punish the Poppy.
I don't know who the Poppy's going to. Yeah, it's a good flex pick for a first pick, so...
I see it most likely in top.
Yeah?
It's a fun support to play, but I know Trick Shots doesn't play Poppy support.
That's true.
I've never seen him play Poppy support.
Yeah.
If anything, we're going to see a Twisted Fate support. I hear that's a possibility.
Okay. Try to take that away from Beiju Hyun because he had a pretty good performance on Twisted Fate.
And to play it in support.
Yeah, just take it away. I'll play it
So the
support.
Nautilus and Vi getting locked in. Nautilus right now is pretty much flavor of the month again.
Oh,
He
is
has like the highest play rate and highest win rate, like above Plat right now.
Oh.
I think. I'm pretty sure. He's something ridiculous, and everyone's either banning him or they're picking him. The Vi also going to get locked in. Again, you're going against a Poppy, but Vi's ult can't be interrupted by the Poppy W.
Okay, I've always wondered that.
Because I think it makes Vi untargetable.
Okay.
Kind of similar to a Hecarim ult.
Right.
Because I think Vi, she will always commit to the ults.
Right. I don't
She
think...
will never get stopped.
Yeah,
Because there's a video of the Hecarim going really fast down mid lane.
Right.
And she'll literally just follow him down the mid lane
All the
until
way.
he reaches her.
Yeah, okay. So I can see that, yeah. So that was a
And-
good pick into the Poppy, especially if she's going to gank that lane.
Yeah. So Disconnected going to lock in the Nidalee, and if I recall, Disconnected was pretty nasty on the Nidalee.
Let me do the double check here. Who is it? Disconnected? Disconnected actually did 2 Lee Sin games.
Oh, okay, so I'm thinking of the other guy, so gotta be careful there. Again, Nidalee showed a lot of presence in our other games, by the other junglers, of course. But mid lane Victor gonna be picked up, so looking for that team fight potential. Though I find Nidalee, you're playing more for picks if you're playing Nidalee.
Yeah.
Nidalee doesn't really have a team fight presence. So on the red side now, hovering over that Annie.
I know, okay, so... Okay, like, I guess
We
if he's
might-
not gonna pick it, then I guess I won't talk about it.
It's a pretty if he does pick it.
If he does pick it, I know. Okay, so Beiju Hyun has some games on. I've seen him play some games on Annie.
It looks like he's gonna get locked in.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting locked in. Yeah, he makes Annie look easy. She's a simple champ to play. It works with the playstyle that Beiju Hyun had in the previous few games, especially with the TF. Just getting the stun up so that he can help his team lock down their targets. And especially with a Vi ulti, Nautilus ulti, they can pretty much pick whoever they want to grab in any team fight that they have.
Now, they gotta be careful, though, because they did pick up the Janna, so that's really nice disengage potential. Yeah. But it looks like blue side might take away that Draven Janna combo, which is really nasty. Mm-hmm. But gotta be careful with the Janna, because if you end up ulting while they're grouped up, we might see the Tibbers come out and not hit anybody.
Oh, okay, so that's just team cohesion that's gonna have to happen there. But if we look at the other games as a sample, their team play and team fights have been pretty coordinated, in my opinion.
So they're gonna take away the Draven there, so they're not gonna get the Draven Janna combo, which is pretty nasty. I do like the pickup on Morgana though. Mm-hmm. So most likely going to be black shielding either Draven or the Victor when it comes down to those team fights. Kalista being hovered over now. Again, Draven right now is actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
He's got lots of power in him. Especially if he is going against an ADC that can immediately trade.
Uh-huh.
So Kalista actually is a nice pickup because with your auto attack and your rend, you're pretty much trading a Draven auto attack at the moment, how it is.
Yeah, so that's a good pickup for SKT too.
The other good thing is having the Janna, especially against this Draven, is Draven's going to be pretty telegraphed where he's going to be going with his axes flinging.
Right.
So Draven's either going to have to take a tornado hit, or he's going to have to give up the bonus damage there.
Well, the black shield from Morgana can definitely help him out there in case he's caught in a really bad spot.
But that wouldn't be too smart of
trick shots.
It wouldn't be too smart of a trade.
Oh, yeah.
Because then all Janna has to do put down a tornado, and then when level 6 hits, put down the tornado, make the black shield come out.
Oh,
and then you're going to get CC'd to death by Kalista and the Janna ult, which is actually a pretty nasty combo.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can get something going down in bot lane. We're now in our 3-minute spectator delay, as usual.
That's all right.
So I'm really interested. I'm pretty sure the Vi ult doesn't go through the Poppy. Goes through it, but yeah, I know the Q won't go through it.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm pretty sure the ulti just goes through.
And also against the Nautilus, that's pretty good too, especially with the hook.
Oh yeah, once you know you're hooked, you just tap down the W.
They actually have a lot of safety for their Draven.
Yeah.
This actually turned out to be a really nice draft for the Draven, because you're going to have the black shield on Draven.
Right.
You're also going to have the heal as well as the attack speed increase from Nidalee.
Right.
And
oh, that's true.
If a Nautilus is going through Poppy, then the Poppy's doing something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not just Draven, but also for Victor, who they're going to want to protect.
And it's going to be really interesting to see how... It's going to be mainly decided on who gets ahead in bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Draven falls behind, Kalista will steamroll over them.
Right.
And do a lot of damage. But as well as the gravity field from Victor is a nice disengage too.
That's true. So with Hottest Girl KR replacing Suho for Team Soul Trap, I'm really interested in seeing how that'll translate for team fights, because the type of the mid lane champions that Suho played, Ahri in the first game and Yasuo in the second game, really displayed how mobile the champions that he plays are. Especially in his Yasuo game, he maxed E first, and just watching him in laning phase is just him zipping around. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Plus, he had some really clutch moments near the end of that game.
That's true.
Almost got his team back into it.
Yeah, but
especially
he was
that win wall as well.
Oh, yeah,
against the Vayne, getting, I think it was a triple or a quadra.
It was a triple kill.
Yeah.
In the bot lane. Yeah.
Yeah, which was pretty good. And also, I didn't go over, actually, Red Side's ban. So Kog'Maw, pretty standard right now, even after the nerf. He's
Yeah,
still
pretty strong.
he's still pretty strong. He's not as strong, but once he get his Rage Blade and Rune Hands, he's pretty much unstoppable. The
Lucian.
Soraka ban.
Okay.
I don't know if they did much research on trick shots because I don't think I actually haven't seen him play Soraka
That's
in
true.
a long time. It's a
Yeah.
nice safe pick, but look up your opponent. Really see what he plays. If he hasn't played that champ, he doesn't play it.
Yeah, I guess personally knowing trick shots, yeah, that would be a wasted ban. But also the Lucian ban, that was definitely targeted for Zizan because he had such a strong Lucian game in his first game.
What was he
in
going
phase.
at? It was a
his final score was
21-5,
21-5-5, which was ridiculous. Yeah, and in lane he went 5-0 before dying, and then eventually went 9-1, I think. They eventually did dives under their tower, just against an Alistar.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be able to dive in Alistar.
Yeah.
Something's wrong there.
I don't know, he just got really, really strong, and then that translated to a really high kill count, basically carrying the rest of the game.
Well, as we load onto the Rift, guys, make sure to leave your comments. Who do you guys think is going to take this? If you think Team Soul Trap's going to win, go #TrapWin. And if you
Trap
think
win?
Trap win, eh?
Okay.
And if you think SKT T2 is going to win, go #Korean Overlords.
Korean Overlord. I like it.
Even though
Is there anyone Korean actually on that team?
I know there's a Korean in the league.
Really? I know there's Disconnected, I think, is the Chinese
Oh, okay. There is a
that's
Korean,
doing
though.
UFC
I
right
know
now,
there's
yeah.
a Korean that still plays.
Okay.
We're being really bad right now.
Are we?
I don't know. Is that bad? Oh, do they have a Korean? They
don't know.
must be good.
I don't know. I mean, the region as a whole is really good.
But you know, if you end up going there, you're still going to go against people that are the same skill level as you.
That is true. I guess maybe
Actually,
like
Cowsep had a good rant about this. I was watching his stream. He's basically like, no matter where you go on any server,
Okay.
you're still going to play against the same level of person. Because that's how MMR works.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't mean you're going to go to Korea and become a super god because you played in Korean solo queue.
Right.
Unless you're a pro. Pros is different because there is a big difference.
Yeah.
Usually in skill between the pros. Say
Yeah. No, yeah, because
a
that's
challenger Korean is going to be maybe better than an NA challenger. But that is just because of the skill pool.
Right.
It's a bit bigger.
All right, so I can hear us loading into the Rift.
Yes, I can very faintly hear that music now.
Oh, really? I can hear it pretty loud.
Really? Do you have like independent volume
I
control?
do have
That's why
independent
you
volume
do.
control.
I don't have an
Yeah.
amplifier.
Talking about the hardware we have.
Yeah,
While we're trying to load into the software. Here we are!
On the Rift now. Here we go. Loading on into the Rift on blue side. We're going to see and take a nice little overview of the Rift here.
This is the equivalent of the banners at the beginning of BF Games of the Week
I
in the LCS.
almost have the camera working like
Really?
they do.
Oh, man.
So close.
I'm really excited then for week 3. Or even Saturday.
Maybe Saturday. No, it depends. I do have my interview at St.
Oh,
for that.
that's true.
But pretty standard setup going along here. Looking like we're going to have
Goodbye.
mirrored lanes. Nidalee going to go over the Dragon Pit wall.
Okay.
And actually is that's a little dangerous, but it is Nidalee. It's pretty much safe as you can be.
I wonder if,
Beiju is starting Q, actually.
yeah, that's pretty standard for Annie.
I guess if you're not invading.
Yeah, you're just farming.
Yeah, if you're not going to invade, then I was shocked. I was like, oh, usually he likes to play aggressively and take that W into the jungle really fast.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense why he didn't go for Nidalee. I guess, first of all, they didn't have vision.
Yeah, they didn't have
until
vision.
Nidalee was making her exit, but they completely surrounded her. But, I mean, level 1, and he's not going to have a stun. Nidalee would have gotten away.
Oh my god, we forgot to go over their keystones. Well, we'll see them when we get into the game.
That's alright.
I'm gonna just tell you guys now. Nautilus Poppy, probably Grasp of the Undying. That's pretty much.
Yeah, that's your guess.
That is my guess for top lane.
Okay.
He might have went Strength of Aegis, maybe.
Ages.
But I know Nidalee should have.
Look at those traps.
Yeah, Nidalee with the traps. Really safe clear with Nidalee if you know how to do her properly. So right now, taking a bit more damage than he probably would like, but the smite will get that.
Yeah. That's all
back
bad.
up.
I was actually playing today. I'm trying to learn Italy, and I just played a custom game by myself, just farming, and it's so satisfying.
Once you get it properly done.
Exactly, but at first I had no idea. Don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Grasp of the Undying on both of them.
Nice.
Into the bot lane now, though. Well, depends on what the camera. Nautilus and Poppy trading blows here. Gotta be careful against that Poppy. That percent damage on her Q is actually very terrifying. Because if you get hit by both, you're going to take
Oh yeah, that's
2
true.
hits, and that's about 12%. Nautilus, though, gets the snare back on. What are you doing, cameraman? And she's going to get out safely there. So getting the level 2 really helped him out there.
Yeah, just picking the shield up.
In the bot lane,
Oh boy.
Victor taking a lot of damage. How much AP does he have? 52 AP! I think he's
Where?
running full,
No, that was the damage. That was the AD.
Oh.
You're looking at. Yeah, 26.
26, okay. But isn't running too much as far as resist. Only magic resist. Doesn't look like he's running any armor.
It's because he's quite confident in himself.
Oh, I
guess.
bet he is. That damage right off the bat. Victor was unable to get the Q proc in time. Nidalee now, getting up toward the top lane
It's warded.
here. It is warded.
Vision wins games,
Yeah,
and for now it wins Nautilus his health
yeah.
because Nidalee just gonna back off.
Into the bot lane now, though. Getting pushed up. And there is starting to be a CS difference, though he still does have the wave to go farm.
Right.
But he is actually a wave down in CS already. And he is going to crash into the turret. Meanwhile, top
boy.
lane, or in mid lane, disconnected going for the tower dive. Again.
I guess we missed it, but I guess Nidalee went around.
Now, oh, Vi missed the Q, and Nidalee gonna turn this around. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, Vi, where are you going there? That's gonna be an auto attack and disconnected.
Yeah.
Already getting some work done on the map. 2 kills.
So I'm just speaking for WLL, our league, right now. Nidalee has had some very influential early game starts,
Bot
which
lane
is
now.
it makes sense.
Scorpius
for-
goes in, trick shots, gets the flash Q onto a minion. That might not matter though. Kalista going down pretty low. Draven's forced to flash.
Double heals.
Double heals, both heals blown.
All summoners from team
Soul
my
Trap.
goodness, Team Soul Trap. And
That's so rad.
I know Flash is still up for oh my gosh, SKT T2.
Kalista having to burn her heal, so overall, red side getting the better trade in summoners.
Yeah, and then against
Fortunately,
CS.
he couldn't get the Q around the minion.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much why. They would have got that kill easily on Kalista.
Couldn't.
I was
curve the
pretty
bullet.
convinced there. Now Nidalee, though, coming up top, gets a nice chunk onto him. Oh, he gets it around the minions, and that's going to be another kill for Nidalee. Now 3-0. Now this was the problem that we had with the other Nidalees, though.
Yes.
They weren't sharing kills.
Yes.
Everything
you know what?
was going on to the Nidalee itself, which is
Same
not
thing's happening
bad,
here.
not bad,
Right.
but not ideal. I would rather have some gold onto that Nautilus and start punishing that Poppy really early.
Or
'Cause
you
if-
mean gold on Poppy?
Or getting the gold onto Poppy,
Right.
yeah, and actually be able to punish this Nasus.
I mean, at least he's getting assists.
Yeah, at least they're getting assists. And Vi, having the Raptor buff, knows it's not warded, but lane's gonna push on over to
Actually, gonna go even.
go even-ish.
So we'll just get rid of the pink ward.
They are gonna get rid of the pink
Ooh,
ward.
they're calling for it.
Nidalee, though, coming down, dodges the Q, is gonna get past
Ooh.
the spear. And the tornado's gonna be able to clear him out. This game's going pretty good. I like
Yeah.
this. Much more entertaining.
A lot of action going
A
on.
lot better.
Missed skill shots though.
A lot of missed skill shots.
Yeah.
And some questionable flashes, but
But that's okay.
that's fine.
It's the first time these teams are playing each other, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Beijing gonna take some damage. Victor, level 6 with that gank, actually really helped him out. Disconnected's gonna clear out the ward there up in top lane. See, as long as Nautilus has the shield up, you're not gonna trade even with him.
Just
He's actually
before.
getting a lot, getting the grasp. As long as you stay out, actually the grasp is doing a lot there. Kona is not in a good spot. He does have level 6, so maybe he's banking on some more damage coming out somewhere. Oh, he does get the hook on there.
Yeah,
Gets the
there's the
shield
shield.
up. There's gonna have to be an ult come out from him. That's the only way you're gonna finish this Poppy.
Oh, that's
Oh, but he
really,
waited too long
really
there.
late.
But the ult from Poppy came out. But Poppy should be able to clear this up.
Nice.
See, that was hesitation. Nautilus needed to ult it way earlier in that, and you would have won.
And just commit. Just commit for it.
He was committed, he just didn't commit the ult.
Yeah.
Now, Song of Betrayal, looking to help in the mid lane, but the chunks from the Victor laser are really hurting Annie now. Annie forced back again. Is still pretty close at CS, though, and actually is not going to back.
You know what? Back to the Poppy Nautilus fight. I think what not.
Oh, in the mid lane though, Victor going aggressive is gonna blow up Annie there.
Jeez, there's the lead. Anyways, I'm pretty sure. I think the reasoning for Nautilus taking his time. I think he was trying to wait for his stun to come back up, so that he could get that fight over. That's the only explanation I can think of for him to wait that long for him to re-engage.
But when Poppy was that low,
yeah,
she only survived because she leveled up.
Right.
That's the only reason she survived. If he ulted now, I could be wrong. He couldn't have not had enough mana. But I'm pretty sure he had enough mana. I was pretty sure. So overall now, Team Soul Trap now starting to push their advantages.
Yeah, 2K gold lead. 5-0. Not looking good.
Victor now has a kill and the assist, as well as 12 creeps. Nautilus going aggressive there, but again, gotta be careful. Does have the Vi there, but Vi isn't going to get through that. Oh!
Okay.
Just
at the end of it.
Just at the end of it.
Okay.
I was like, is the game going to prove me to be a liar? Now in the mid lane, no, Victor's going to miss it. Tibbers comes out, though, and that is a 2-level difference. Can Annie finish it off? No, the W doesn't come back up in time.
Go, Tibbers, go.
Come on, Tibbers. What's Tibbers trying to do? Tibbers is going to go down.
Tibbers is dead.
Tibbers is down, raid boss down. But Nautilus coming back here. Trying to go for a dive here.
Oh, there's Ghost.
Ghost. Oh, but the flash comes in. Can he get that Q? Oh, come on. There it is.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, but here comes the Nidalee.
Good dodge.
Good dodge there.
Nautilus is going to have to stay if he wants to tank. Actually, there's minions there, so it's all good.
Oh, but he tanked a lot of damage there. Nidalee should be okay.
Yeah, with the stun. Ooh, almost even turns it around on her.
Lots of damage there, but Annie was pretty low on mana there. So Lee's getting a response in the mid lane for a kill.
Yeah.
And he did have to go null magic right off the bat. So that was with some magic resist that fight.
Right, so that's why it looked like DPS Annie, as opposed to Burst Annie on Annie's initial Tibbers attempt.
But even then, Victor was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That Thunderlords is really strong early. So I think someone did the math on this.
Right.
And Thunderlords was better early game, but worse than Deathfire Touch late game.
You know what? That works well with Victor right now because he has the lead.
He does have the lead.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to see what
and
happens.
both sides are using it.
Yeah.
So we don't really have a good comparison.
Right.
But the idea is that Deathfire can be renewed during a fight, whereas Thunderlords can only be tagged every 20 seconds.
Oh, that's true.
Now, Nautilus
Run away.
getting some damage. Gonna get it past that W, and it looks like there's gonna be a kill. Oh,
Ulti's up.
He needs the ult. Now
There we go. Here it is.
Up. Can he finish it off? Yes,
Nice.
he will. But again, waiting almost too long. Gets the snare onto Nidalee.
Oh, here we
but
go.
Nidalee should be able to clear this. Oh my lord, that Grasp of the Undying is broke. So Nautilus gets the kill. Maybe could have ulted just a little sooner.
Yeah. I don't know if
He timed it. He got lucky
Yes.
with getting it at the same time as the Poppy ult.
Otherwise, she would have gotten away
Oh yeah, she would have gotten away so fast.
under tower, and then that could have easily been a 1-0 with an assist from Italy.
Yeah. Now in the bot lane though, lots of damage coming from that Draven, and Janna's going to get hooked on up. Callista ult does come out, but Callista and them underneath the tower. That's going to be a kill for Draven. That's going to be a double kill for Draven. He's going to cash in on those stacks.
Oh, there's the gem tornado.
Now, how much gold did he get for that? Oh, he got a lot of gold. Sitting on 1,700, it has a 1,500 gold lead. In the mid lane, Vi's going to come in with an ult, though. Going to chain into the
That's a lot of burst.
Tibbers, and that's going to be a kill. Again,
Stuns are gone.
Stuns are gone. But you are going against two people.
Yeah.
And Nidalee
Was wise.
can
Get
only
away.
focus one. Oh, but
There's one.
The spears.
Come on, Tibbers. Why
Already
can't you
coming
block
down.
that?
He can block it.
Yeah, I know. Why didn't he do it?
That's Annie's.
Yeah.
Back in the top lane, though, this Nautilus is very aggressive. I love it.
So
In the bot lane, though, disconnecting them fighting in the top lane. Looking like another battle. Looks like the bot lane has finished off there.
Yeah, mid lane, red side got away.
Alright, so are pinging to get away though, so... And he does now have the Catalyst.
Yes, Catalyst.
Catalyst, that's what it is, okay.
Yep.
I don't play Roa champ. So
Oh, that's okay.
that's why I always get confused. Italy, though, gonna try and take this dragon, which is no problem. Vi's nowhere near, so that should be fine for them. So they're gonna get that damage boost, and that's a nice little start now for blue side. We do get the dragon right. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so, alright, snapshot to dragon, we got it. Back into the top lane, missed Q. Go get your shield!
Just go for it.
Do it!
Bait Nautilus into the tower. Let's go pull off what did that Master Yi that one game. Like, I think it was 3 weeks ago. That was beautiful. I was proud of that play.
Okay, so looking at bot lane here, the dominance of Team Soul Trap's bot lane has been proven in both of their previous games. They're very strong, and on
now
Team
in the
Soul
mid lane,
Trap,
though, gonna be a nice little trade. Not a whole lot coming out of that.
right.
It's back to you.
So the CS difference on Team Soul Trap, everyone is actually behind, except for the bot lane. Laning phase-wise, Team Soul Trap has, I think, the strongest bot lane in the whole league.
Again, Callisto taking some damage here again, and Jono. That's a chunk of damage. That's going to be another kill for Draven.
Yeah.
Gonna cash in on 160 gold there.
Thanks for proving what I said.
Yeah, that's the problem with Draven. If you let him get going, like, really badly, which they kind of let him do.
Yeah, that's a snowball.
That's the power of his snowball. You
Yeah.
haven't seen Vi down here too often. She came for that one attempt, but...
There's a TP bot lane.
TP bot lane by the Nautilus.
He's hanging out.
Nautilus. This is the problem, though. They can just focus the Callisto, and Callisto
pinging
can
him.
take a lot of damage from this. And Draven already has the Bloodthirster. Like, that is a lot of damage.
Alright, not enough
And
to
she's
kill.
gonna get away with just a sliver of health.
We're gonna see a big fat team fight here.
I don't know if it's big fat. Oh, but here comes the Poppy, though. Gonna try and get
Oh!
them away! Trick shots, though, still getting caught. Flashes out, so Poppy coming to the rescue there.
SEAL Team 6 comes in to save everyone's ass.
Oh boy, but here comes the Nautilus, and Nautilus wants blood, going for that. Draven gets through the team.
Ooh, 3 knockups
This
from
is the
Nautilus.
problem. They're all in a gap there, and Victor's gonna go to town, gets a kill onto Jana there with the Chaos Storm, as well as the Empowered Q auto.
Vi's decided not to come down. She's just gonna push up top tower.
And that's the problem. Vi hasn't been around for these little skirmishes yet. So, blue side really putting some power down. Callista is back, though. Tibbers goes out. Trick shots almost goes down.
So low.
And Beiju Hung almost goes down as well. As well as also Nautilus. Nautilus with...
He has like no health. Okay, there we
And
go.
there's the Victor. So this fight in bot lane's been going on for a solid 2 minutes now.
Ooh, okay, there's the
Ooh.
splash stun.
And they're going to clean up with Draven as well as Poppy there. So, Poppy now has a lot of gold.
Okay.
Draven has, I don't even want to see, 1,900 gold.
So
All of blue side has a solid 1,500 to spend, except for trick shots, but that's because
I mean, supports.
he had to back.
Yeah.
Supports don't need gold.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares about supports? I'm a support main, so
Yeah, man.
shout out.
There's only-
Okay, so it was to SKT's advantage there to just stall everyone out at the bottom lane while Vi was getting the top tower, but because the team fight didn't go so well, they completely lost out. They did get the top tower. Vi did manage to get it. It took her quite a while, though.
Yeah. Well, Vi, if you don't have cooldown reduction, you're not going to really, or attack speed, you're not going to be taking down any turrets fast.
Yeah.
Because you need those resets from your, I think it's the E, yes.
Anyways, SAS73 doing a good job keeping Nautilus down in the top lane.
No, that was a really great TP. He was able to save Draven there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Italy, no deaths.
This Draven now. We didn't even see what he bought with that gold. A Zeal and some shoes, so probably going to see a rapid fire cannon from him.
Yeah.
I
can
think
see
it's
that.
going to be a rapid fire.
Ooh.
Now in the bottom, mid lane though, the
Nice
chain CC comes out, but Beiju Hung is still there, and that's going to be another kill on to Victor. That was perfectly executed, that damage, but here in the bot lane, going to hit it with 2 autos. That's another 300 gold to Draven. And that's the problem with Draven, is usually if you keep killing the same person over and over,
Right.
the gold diminishes. But as long as you have stacks, it's worth it.
That's true. So Draven can just, like, keep cashing in on these cash cows, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
pretty much. Like,
Right,
he
who's
might...
weak?
I think there's going to reach a point, if Callista isn't going to get another kill anytime soon, that the cash-in's going to be worth more than the kill.
Yeah. Just keep stacking it, Draven.
Now gets
Oh.
the snare on to Nautilus. It's going to chain the CC again. So much crowd control coming out. The Poppy Hammer is going to finish off Nautilus with the victor. But here comes Vi. Vi, very tanky right now.
Ooh.
This is the problem with Draven, is he's going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's pretty tanky.
He's pretty tanky. Like, he does have the Bloodthirster, but he doesn't really have the attack speed to back it up yet. Yet. I say yet.
A few more kills, and he'll get
Because it's going to be pretty disgusting once he gets attack speed, and they're also going to get that turret.
it. And then back away.
Again, Draven sitting on another 2k.
That's a lot, yeah. I mean,
And Victor sitting on another 15k.
it's gotta feel so good backing.
Oh, and there you
Poppy
go.
as well.
There you go. The support had 1500.
Yay! Okay, can we talk about how on point Trickshots is with the Morgana Qs? Because
Minus the flash onto the minion.
okay, so I mean, other than that, the Q on Nautilus there to catch him out, that was like, how did that was the edge of the hitbox.
Yeah. Ugh. Well then.
All right, so pings for Dragon. If I were SKT, I wouldn't fight it.
If I was blue side, if Dragon didn't really give anything, which unfortunately it does,
Yeah.
for red side, I just wouldn't even go for a Dragon. I just push down a lane. I'm actually shocked they haven't gone for a Rift Herald to really, like, I'd almost throw that onto the Draven.
Oh, for
And that would be, like, you could probably 3v1 at this point. Draven, gonna actually go Phantom Dancer, so is looking to do that solo lane push. So Phantom Dancer makes it so you're going to take... I didn't think about the Phantom Dancer.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Gives him some crit damage,
yeah.
gives him a lot of attack speed.
Yeah, that's the attack speed he needs to
And
make the Bloodthirster effective.
Also his passive. The passive on Phantom Dancer, so against that Vi, he won't have that situation anymore. Because the Vi is going to do about 15% less damage to him.
Oh, that's right, when he duels 1v1.
Yeah, so in the
Right.
1v1s, which he was having troubles with, against Vi, he's going to be fine.
Did that hit the wall? I think that hit the wall.
I think it did here, too. Again, though, a lot of damage coming from that Victor.
Actually, that either hit the wall or the spell shield from Morgana came up in time.
So-
Nautilus still goes to his target if there's a spell shield, right?
I think so. Vi coming in from the back line, but Callista takes a lot of damage. Here comes the Tibbers, though. Lots of damage going down onto blue side, but Victor cleans up a kill, and here we go. They're not able to burst down Draven in time, and with the red buff on Draven, gets another kill. Nautilus, I don't know if you want to be there. And that's the problem now. Draven, gonna go down. Oh, but
The
Jana
shutdown goal!
just leaves. So that's the problem.
Alright.
You guys, you can jump onto Draven, you can jump onto Victor,
Right.
but if you don't kill him, nothing's going to come out of it.
Yeah, it's just that the carries for SKT T2, they're just not bursty enough.
Oh, but here comes Nautilus. He's unable to get that hook down.
It's a field goal, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's what that's called.
So he did mean to do that.
Yeah, points
Okay.
for that, right? Unfortunately, that does not get you gold.
Alright.
It
Looking
would-
like they want to collapse onto this Poppy, but Poppy, turn on that W, you're just going to run flat.
Or you can just hook her.
Can't hook her, too. Oh, but here comes the Poppy ult. And
That's okay, there's 2 more people. But they're just
but,
gonna stop.
but they're going to clear one.
Okay, that's alright.
Because Vision wins game.
Vision does win games. Team Soul Trap, their Vision line has been creeping deeper and deeper into the jungle.
Not as nuts as the last series, which it was literally all of the bottom jungle.
I remember seeing that. It lit up.
They do have 2 blues trinkets now, so they're going to start being able to have a lot of vision.
Interrupted.
Interrupted.
Duel me.
See, Nautilus can't really win.
Oh, he has help. Oh,
and
max
then Nilly's
range!
spear hits him, as well as the Poppy's going to knock him back, so that's going to be another kill onto Nilly now. 20-4. I did not realize how much of a
Lead that is.
lead this is going on to. Now, Trickshot's going to queue onto Vi. They're going to go for this Baron, which they can. With Draven this fed, you're able to take whatever you want.
Yeah, and he's coming in a bit late, so it's not going to be an even team fight if they do go for it.
So, now can Vi get over the wall and steal that?
Tornado
Lots of
steal!
vision. Lots of vision. Vi is just going to get in there. Is actually going to steal the Baron from them, but no one's alive to take it. And that's going to be probably a clean ace here for blue side here.
Team Soul Trap.
Team Soul Trap.
That's hard.
It's really hard. You know what? It'll be easier
What?
once they implement group function.
Oh, and
onto
then
live.
you can see, like, TSC.
You can see, like, their team, like, thing and everything.
Stay here!
Oh, is able to get Draven underneath tower.
Very good play by Nautilus. Just bait him in into the tower.
See, that's all you have to do. But Draven now has another Zeal.
You know,
I might be wrong twice. Probably. But I want to see a rapid fire.
You want to see the rapid
I
fire?
want to see the rapid fire cannon.
You know what? It makes
and
sense.
then an
for him.
Infinity Edge. And I want to
And
see
then
him
Infinity.
one-shot Callista.
Okay. Is that what you're banking on?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
That or Annie's getting a little tanky now.
Annie? Oh.
He could also do it to the Janna. Janna's pretty squishy. He is sitting on 1200, so I think he'll be able to finish whatever he wants.
What's your bet, though? Is it going to be the burst on Callista or on Janna?
It could be just both the way this game's going.
Both at the same time. Okay.
Both at the same time.
Is that your bet?
But then he would have to get static shit.
Okay. So basically...
He does get the rapid fire cannon.
Hey! Okay, so
I was
you're
right.
partly right.
So hopefully we can see a one-shot. I'll be very disappointed if they don't do a one-shot.
I want to see a situation in which Victor gets the... Not Victor. Draven gets the insta-burst on Callista and Janna, but SKT wins the game.
Oh, okay, so you
Yeah.
want to see SKT
It's like
win.
Crumb catches the snitch, but Ireland wins the game.
Oh, okay.
For you Potterhead fans.
Actually, I've been watching some of the Harry Potter recently.
You have it?
Me and Julie have been watching. We're up to Half-Blood
Oh, really?
over the last week.
I love Half-Life.
So, but
The
unfortunately,
fifth movie was the best, though.
you liked Order?
Yeah, because
thought
it had
Order.
Luna Lovegood, and she's my favorite character.
Okay.
Like, oh my god.
I see. Order of the Phoenix was kind of a slow one for me.
Back to the game.
Back to the game though. Victor gets caught out, gets CC down. So that's exactly what they need to do. They need to catch out their carries and push an objective.
You know
They
what?
still have Draven.
I'm pretty sure that's how they won their other games. Especially, I think, okay, when SKT won their games, it was because the other team, even though some of their carries were getting fed, after that carry, after they got rid of that carry, it was basically an even fight. So being able to do that to Victor now, like, just having that happen, they can see now that they can burst down their carries, and if they do that, there's a chance for a comeback.
Now, one thing I'm excited for is this Lich Bane on Victor.
Oh my god!
If you want to see burst, he's going to one-shot somebody with an auto attack, like Draven, but it's going to be a freaking laser. But coming back to the fight now, Morgana is able to find Nautilus. Lots of Ren stacks going down onto Dragon. Dragon, though, resets. There needs to be Ren. Does not Ren, but is able to be picked up by Vi.
Vi is a god!
Poppy, though, is able to knock them away. They're going to try and go over the wall here. Oh, but Disconnected gets hurt now. This is what Red side needs. But Victor across that wall, putting down a lot of damage, is going to get by. But actually, an awesome trade goes out. Oh, Victor going...
It's not over yet!
Flash. Oh, but here comes the CC now, and that's going to be almost
Clean
a
ace?
clean ace.
Okay, not quite.
Vi goes down, but that's
Yes.
exactly what Red side needed.
Yeah, 1 for 5 and the dragon. That was huge. That's huge for the comeback. This is exactly how SKT plays, especially looking at oh wait, SKT T2. But looking at Beiju Hyun,
here's the-
he's always behind early game, always behind, and then he gets so strong late game. Okay, go on.
Now, you know, it's funny that you say, well, SKT2 are fake team.
Yes.
Real SKT is actually kind of like this recently. They
Oh,
do
really?
not have good early games.
Oh.
And they make it back up with team fights.
I can't wait for IEM. Is all I'm gonna say.
Actually, I'm not too interested in IEM.
Oh, because they're not playing. They replaced their jungler, I think.
They're taking. I think it was Blank. I think
Yes.
it's Blank.
Yes.
I think Blank's the because they want to get him more experience. Understandable.
Yes, I did read that.
Turret's gonna go down on the blue side here. So again, getting some more standing gold.
Okay, here is the zero up portal from Nautilus.
So on Nautilus, it's actually really freaking good.
Yeah, because especially with the speed between turrets.
The speed between turrets, as well as Nautilus himself, gets so much armor and
that's
magic
true.
resist.
Yeah.
That I was actually reading, and I saw this, that we might have a fight coming out here. Vi, not going to get the Q connected, but Vi taking a chunk, even with all that health. Nautilus going to catch out Draven. They're going to go deep for Draven. Draven gets knocked up, but he's not dead yet. This is the problem with red side. Vi goes back in, but he's just going to get killed by Victor and Draven.
Alright, so that wasn't the fight they wanted to do. He got really, really deep into the enemy side, and with no backup.
And unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Monsoon Callista combo worked out too well.
No.
Because they didn't get into the back line. Callista going to get hooked here.
It did save the other members of the team.
Yeah, it did. But they committed way too much. So they're probably going to lose a tower here. Big chunk of damage from Nidalee now. Has that Roa, has the Loon, is it Loon's Echo? I don't know. Timber comes out and doesn't get anybody there.
That's okay.
Uh,
He can replace
Runic
Vi.
Echoes.
Runic Echoes, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
There's too many items in this game to remember.
That's okay. We can just add more items.
We'll just add more items. We'll make our own items.
Yeah.
ZZ Echo.
And we'll do it live.
ZZ Echo.
Alright. Go, Timbers, go!
Timbers is the last line of defense. Poppy.
First line of defense.
Now, here we go. Poppy. Oh,
I thought you got him.
Yeah, that was pretty close there. Vi, though, going off on his own little journey there, but I don't know if you want to go 1v1 with that.
Actually, if anyone's on their own journey, it's Draven in the bot lane.
Yeah, Draven, doing his Draven thing. League of Draven.
Yeah.
I
we did see instances of this when he was playing Lucian, where he just would push away from the team. However, back when he was Lucian, he had like all the kills. So if there was ever a team fight, it was an even team fight, even though Lucian was miles ahead.
Yeah. So
it does make him split push really fast, though, if he's fed.
Mm-hmm.
And he can actually get stacks, so actually it's more beneficial for Draven to be doing that. Especially when there's a lull in the team fight. He can just stack up, and then he can get some more gold during the next team fight if he gets kills.
Now, interesting to see what Draven is actually running on his mastery. So he went Fervor.
Fervor, yeah.
Which I get, but I would want to see him do Warlord's Bloodlust.
Oh, for lifesteal?
Yeah, because that would really make him...
I mean, he's a lot of lifesteal with Bloodthirster.
He does get a lot of lifesteal with Bloodthirster, but you can always get more.
Oh,
now going to the mid lane. Again, they get onto the Draven. Draven is just going to live. Oh, he gets knocked into Draven. So Poppy, unable to save his team. Big amount of damage comes down to Victor, though. And
nice.
the Janna is going to save a lot of the team for a little bit now. Vi going back in is going to get another kill, but they're going to trade again. So overall, red side should be backing out here. They got another kill. Oh, they get another one. And now here we go.
Auto.
Nautilus is going to auto, but
missed.
Just missed there with the Callista. Fate's Call. I don't think they catch her.
Nope.
Oh, unless she like does that.
Yeah, unless they want to come back in.
So actually, see, you gotta be a little careful. That shield though onto Nautilus.
I don't know.
Callista does not have Ren stacks up, so
stuns back up. No. Okay.
Alright,
nobody goes over the okay.
Okay, goes over the wall.
Alright.
So red side, gold deficit's going down. Oh, they get the hook onto Nidalee.
They're so persistent.
But here's the problem.
Here's Draven.
He half healths Callista with an auto. But they do get a kill onto Janna, and Poppy now cleaning up here. That percent health damage is going to do a lot. And Draven, see, this is the problem. They overstayed. They won the team fight, but then they overstayed.
You know what? The main facilitator of that was Seth. That was fantastic on his Poppy, just staying alive. For them to just stay there long enough for his team to come back. For him to stay alive that long, that's so good.
But red side had a winning fight, and they stayed too long.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm
They
saying.
overcommitted.
I'm saying
so
Poppy's
long.
like, come get me, and the red side
But
complied.
They didn't need to get her. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's like principle, okay? If you see a Teemo, you kill it.
If I see a Poppy, I run.
Oh, okay.
Poppy's not Teemo. But it looks like they're gonna go for this Baron again. Can Vi steal this?
Again?
Oh, she uses the Q onto Morgana, but it should be back up in time to go over the wall. Maybe.
No vision.
Ooh, no vision. Gotta
There it
go
is.
over, gotta go over.
Dude,
She gets
oh
out
my
again!
God!
And she gets out!
Cancel the TP! Okay, there we go!
Red side, staying in this game by Vi.
Vi is a god!
That's now 2 Barons.
Okay, so that'll keep SKT in the game long enough to equalize themselves in gold, hopefully.
They still got about 7k.
That's true.
But that does help their push a lot.
Exactly. They're not gonna get pushed upon, at the very least, if they play their cards right. That does mean blue team will just go for the dragon.
Now, gets engaged on by Nautilus. They're going to run onto the Victor. Victor's going to go down to Annie. But Trickshots is also going to go down to Callista. This is the fight that they need. Here it goes again. Poppy's going to go down here. But now going back across the
Okay,
rift to Callista. Draven picks it up, but Draven is not dead. Here he goes again, but he's got a very tanky Nautilus to deal with. And he's going to get hooked there, get snared again, and that should be a kill onto Annie. Oh, did that spear go through Nautilus?
No, Nautilus just
Okay.
sidestepped you.
Now,
It went
red
over
side.
on top of it.
Back away. And get the
Push
turret.
your
Get the
target
turret.
guys. Yeah.
You got Tibbers. You should be able to get this turret. You also have the burn from Dragon. Oh no, that's the burn from Red.
Ooh, nice.
Now,
Okay.
Now here's something also going back all the way back
Right.
to about me on Nautilus with ZZ Rod.
Right.
Nautilus gets so tanky that
Yes.
even when a team has super minions with an inhib,
Right.
you put it down in your base,
Right.
it will defend them.
Oh.
You can use it as a defensive tool.
Right.
So in the case that blue side gets a nice fight, and look at the gold difference now, it's only 3k.
yeah,
Red
this is Baron
side
power play.
pulling it back, yeah.
Oh.
But now the ZZ Rod is on Poppy as well.
Find the grave hive. Grave mind. The hive.
The hive.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
But if their ZZ Rot
Zerat.
portals,
Yeah.
Zerat portals ever meet, Nautilus will win. Because he almost has 300 armor already.
That's true. He did turn around the lane. He's now ahead
Yeah.
of Poppy at least. But I guess that doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really
at
matter.
this point.
And Vi is really starting to scale hard. She's becoming a real pain in the butt. And also the Banner of Command on the Nautilus
You're
as
actually
well.
we're seeing a lot of that.
And top lane.
Just for top lane to push.
Okay.
Yeah, combined with Sunfire Cape. I think that's the new meta for top laners, especially in the LCS. We're seeing it a lot now.
I haven't seen it. Now going into the mid lane now, Nautilus is tanky, but trust me, Draven has a lot of damage too. He's able to soak up a lot.
It's okay, he's tanky.
Draven does have the Lord Dominic's regards, but Draven going to get blown up here by the Annie. Now Nidalee is going to get Black Shield. Nautilus is going to survive by the heal.
And the shields.
So now, just back off. This is how Red Side is going to come back into this game.
Poppy's coming back in. Here he comes.
Poppy is coming.
Alright, 4v4. 4v5.
Nautilus is pretty low, so gotta be a bit careful. They do have a wave starting to build up in the top lane, which they could go to, but they need to do this as 5. That or have Nautilus do it and then TP in during the fight.
Right.
Because they're getting these wins now. They've actually turned this pretty good into their favor. Like, this is, I say this is now an even game, minus spot
point,
lane discrepancy.
Even then.
Draven's gonna still blow up Callista.
Okay. In a 1v1 fight.
But Callista is much better at team fights.
Yeah, Callista's gonna want to just stay in the back line, get as many stacks as possible with, what's that item?
With the Rend and the Runans.
Yes, Rend Runans.
And honestly, those are like her 2 core items. You can pretty much win a game off that.
Yeah, I mean...
as long as you stack.
Exactly. I mean, they're completely 2 different ADCs in terms of what they're going to be doing in a team fight. So, I mean, even though there's a huge discrepancy in the power of Draven v Callista.
Now, Trickshot gets hooked on a new tower. Draven, though, is going to get hit by the Nautilus ult. Nautilus still pretty tanky.
Just come back off.
I think Nautilus is going to actually end up with a I think he should go Warmongs at this point.
Well, I mean, there is
Just from the
giant
trades
spell.
they've been having,
Yeah.
that he needs to heal back up.
And with no Bork for...
With no Bork, it's actually really good.
Yeah, really effective. Just keep building health. And his shield
It
gets
could be
down
also a dead man's. It actually is probably more likely to be a dead man's.
there? Oh, for the speed?
For the speed
That's
and
true.
catching out, because that's pretty much how they've been playing.
I don't know. I mean, he's their only tank.
Now, Vi gonna go into the back line, gonna get onto Victor, but is Victor gonna die? No! Poppy is able to defend. Poppy's gonna ult Vi away. I don't know if they should have done that necessarily, because that actually resets the fight for Red Team. So an otherwise really bad engage from Vi. They actually are able. Now Trick Shot gets blown up by the tippers though.
Oh, gosh.
Now turns this into, oh, the
Nice.
flash hook from Nautilus. Nautilus, though, does now have the ult coming up. Does ult the Victor.
go,
They
double
are
knock.
tower diving. Oh, this is the fight that Red won. This could be the game on for them. Poppy gonna go in deep. And that's gonna be a double kill for Annie and a double kill for Callista.
Clean ace. Clean
They
ace.
can actually end.
Yep.
They can end.
Timers are coming up. 20 seconds on Morgana. She can do partial wave clear with her pool. But will she even be up in time is the question.
I think they got this. They might play it safe and go for a top end hit. No, they're gonna go straight for it.
Alright, get as much damage as possible.
I think that's
Morgana
fair.
can't 1v5.
How
I
did they
think
pull
this
this
could be
off again? They do this like every match. Trick Shot's gonna get bursted down there.
There he goes. Yep, that's
going
it.
to be it.
Lots of Q,
So
but that's it.
SKT2 is gonna come back.
And they maintain a 3-0 record after this
How
match.
did they win?
Oh, that must be so demoralizing for
They had
team,
like a
team,
10k gold lead.
Yeah.
But
It
this
just-
is the thing we've been finding with Nidalee. It falls off.
Yeah, they did have a
It's-
lot of kills on Italy.
Lots of things on Nidalee, and Nidalee, as the game progressed, did not make that many big plays.
Plays afterwards, yeah. I mean, strong early game presence, we'll give her that. A lot of kills, a lot of pressure. I mean, she did help her lanes get ahead.
Did
but
get ahead.
I don't know.
But it's kind of like a Lee Sin. Lee Sin, come late game, is there for one thing, and that's the kick.
That's true.
Pretty much. And Nidalee, she was half a tank, half damage with the Roa.
Right.
And I'm going to guess Strength of Ages, actually. I'm going to guess are also on her as we check the masteries. Yeah, Strength of Ages.
Okay.
So it does give her a tanky aspect, but she wasn't bursting down the carries anymore.
Right. And you know what? To the credit of SKT, they did a very good job of mitigating the poke that Nidalee had. I mean, she's so strong, has so much damage. If her poke lands on, say, Annie or Janna or even Callista, that could, like, they could just engage then, or their SKT's team fight isn't as strong. But I'm pretty sure Nautilus was just doing a very good Nautilus and Vi were just doing a very good job defending their teammates from the spears. The poke just wasn't getting through, and that's why they were strong enough to go into the big team fights and come away with the majority of champions alive.
Well, we'll be right back, guys. We just have to reset the stream so the games get split up, but we'll be right back after this quick little break.